Drop it.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel Young Developer, and in this video I'm going to solve a problem which is related to Java DB, you can say Derby. One of my subscriber got this problem, so he messaged me saying that please make a video. So I'm gonna make a video. So the problem is when I click on this Java DB, you can see I'm not getting any options. All these options are disabled. I'm not able to start server, stop server, except these properties option. So what has happened is till JDK 1.8 we used to get the Derby files, which is Java DB files, along with the JDK. But after JDK 1.8, that is from JDK 1.9, the support was stopped, so we have to download and configure the Java DB externally inside NetBeans. So let's see how to do this. So we have to download the Java DB, which is Derby database, from the Apache website. So you can see we have to go to this. Let me close this, and you have to go to db.apache.org/derby. Okay, you have to go to this website. So you can see there is a option called download. Go to in that. Here you have to select the compatible version. Like if you are using Java JDK 9, so you have to download any one of them, and if you are using Java 8, which is JDK 1.8, so you have to download this. Okay, one of the two. So I am using Java 8, so I'm gonna download this one. If you are using Java 9 or JDK 1.9, so better to download this one. Okay, so I'm gonna download this. Click on this, and here you can see there are different distribution. So here is the details, what is binary distribution, what is lib distribution. In binary distribution you get Java doc and jar files along with the documentation, but in lib distribution you only get the jar files. Okay, so I'm gonna download binary distribution. So click on this link, and you can see the download has started, but I have already downloaded this file, so let me cancel it. And you can see I have downloaded the file, and I have to extract it. Extract here. The file got extract, and now I have to place this file. Let me cut this folder, cut, and go to your directory where you have installed the Java. So program, generally the location is program files inside, or in your case maybe it is program files, this one, this folder, but my JDK is installed inside this. So Java, look for the folder Java, and here you can see JDK 1.8. here you have to paste that folder. So it is asking administrator permission, allow it, and okay. So we got this folder. This folder actually contains the Java Derby files. You can see the jar files related to Derby. And let me go to NetBeans, and what here we have to do is go to property. Okay, again you can see I got this option available for me. But if you are not getting the option, go to the properties, and here you have to select the path. Okay, Java DB installation, go to browse and select the path where you have installed, where you have kept the Derby files. Again you can keep this file anywhere, not in the JDK, but I have kept here, so I have to provide the path. So suppose you have kept anywhere, if suppose you have kept the files inside the desktop, so you have to select the file. So let me go to this PC and local disk and Java program files and Java JDK 1.8, and this one is my Derby download. I have downloaded this file, so I have to select this folder and click on OK. And here you have to select the database location where you want to locate the file. So you can select any directory. Okay, suppose I want to I want to store on the desktop only. So let me select any one Java and open. So when I create any database, the files are automatically stored in this location. Okay, so click on OK. So now you can see I can start my server. So it's saying the server is started and the connection on port 1527. If you are getting any error regarding port, then you have to change the port number, or you have to shut down the service which is running on this port number. Okay, you can do this by going to services tab, and from here you have to select the service which is causing this exception or which is using this port. So you have to shut down that service. Okay, so if you are not getting this any error, you are good to go. So let me create a new database. So create database, I'm gonna create test, username root, password root, and password again root, and okay. So here you can see it is creating the database, and I got the database. Okay, so let me open it. Here I have to double click to connect it. So here are the tables, I can create tables. So okay, so that's all. I hope your problem got solved. If you are getting any error, then let me know in the comment section. I will try to solve your problem. So do subscribe the channel for further programming videos, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.